and Stefano that are that have decided to create this project of cleaning the temple we are going today. Um, that we will see that they are moving the rocks, they are cleaning the waters, they're doing all the preparations for this temple. So it's amazing that 2 days ago they started to clean the waters. So we are going there to the water transformation. So we have they share an idea to start this activity today, so we can also see this intention, this information from all over. Then when we reach the temple, you will see two temples. The first one is the one that we will visit as a normal visit, which is the temple of Seti the First, and it's Egyptian, so you can tell because of all the hieroglyphics and the structure how it is. So you will see all the chambers inside the temple, but we will visit it normally. Then the task will be done in the Osirion, which is another temple on the back, which is at the ground level, so it's the ancient level. And you will see that this temple is a rectangular temple, okay, and it has water in the center, like many pools in the center, and one along the sides, surrounding everything. So this temple is usually was filled up with the water of the Nile. When the Nile grows, it, it fills up every one of the pools. But because every channel is cut, so the water got stuck there and it got dirty. It's not flowing. Even sometimes there are fishes coming, but then they get trapped. So 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 it all gets dirt, and well, there are pigeons all around. So pigeons, bats too. Yeah, a few bats. So it gets all dirty because of the people, and the water is green. That in the pictures is like beautiful, but when you are there, it's not. Um, the previous times you had all water, so you couldn't visit the temple. But now they managed to take all the water out, but it's all dirty. So that's why they're cleaning it. But mainly what is important from this temple is that it's kind of for the sacred family. So you have all the chambers, and each one is has the presentations for of Osiris, Hathor, Isis, and so on. So the Holy Family. Temple is Egyptian. Actually, it's not from the Greek Roman time because it doesn't have much of this. I don't know in English. It's capital. How do you say it? No, I don't know the name. Here? No, no. It's a Greek concept. Um, yeah, capital. I don't know if in English you say huh? The capital. Okay. So they are just tiny and normal. So that's why you will see the difference that this is an Egyptian temple. You see this, but if anyone can, on the back part of the temple, you see a tunnel, and in that tunnel is the only place in all Egypt that is written in the walls all the book of death. So the book of the dead. So not at the end, but at the beginning is the best part, the most well preserved, and you will see there the inscriptions like the rising sun taking the souls to the other side, and it's amazing. On the back, at the beginning of the temple, you have a big chamber, long chamber that connects everything. So we have some tasks there. I don't know if this time we will go there. But the most important thing from this temple that we all know for sure is that it's the first place that has been ever carved in stone the flower of life. We have here the flower of life because in this temple we work with that, with the flower of life. What is the flower of life? It's the final concept, it's a summary of the concepts related to all the geometry that creates the reality. So when you put together tetrahedrons, octahedron, dodecahedron, icosahedron, hexahedron, all together as one, you create the pattern of the flower of life. It's a summary of how to manifest the spiritual level into the matter. It's a summary of everything. When you manage to understand the concept of the divine manifesting in the matter, this symbol kind of integrates all the physical aspects that then will allow the spirit to live, which is the mitosis, the meiosis, the process of the cells itself, the eggs, the, the spermatozoids, the DNA, everything is encoded there for life. From the body, like the eyes, the mouth, the heart, the vagina, everything starts to shape from this structure. The temple was, as for yesterday, the temple was connecting heaven and earth to let the beings from the other upper dimensions to come to this one. In this temple, it was all about birth. It was all about being born in this reality. So it not necessarily was a physical birth, but it could be for an initiated, it could be for an enlightened one. People used to take the first bath to rise up into a spiritual life, all these kind of things, okay? But also a lot of women used to go there to give birth, actually, physically there, because the belief was that if you give birth in this temple, it was like you will give birth to an enlightened one or a master, something like this. What are we going to do? So all the information that we have been receiving, and mainly yesterday, we will be downloading that as giving birth by the crystals, through the crystals. So when we receive the crystals, we will leave it there as our babies, okay? So they can connect all the tasks that we are going to be doing from the heart of Egypt, which is here. Done here from the heart, the high heart chakra, because this is the high heart chakra of Egypt. So it's expansion of unconditional love. So once we finish with everything that we will do, that's the moment when we will release the crystals in every hole that we find in the stones or in the water, whatever. Okay, so you can put it whatever. It doesn't matter if they take it after. Just leave it there because they will be here for the task. Okay, for the next few days of the task. So they anchor this information because the main idea that we have to have for this process, as for yesterday we created this tunnel between heaven and earth so it could be downloaded. Today we will manifest it. So we have to manifest that creation here, okay, and leave it physically here. Hearing that also is important, whoever starts to feel it, that because we had to become the mother, not only giving birth to it, but also trying to give the milk to the baby, which is love. So try to act that so we can leave it there. Of the flower of life, because it expands from here, from the heart. Here is the first seed to create that. The expansion to the entire grid is in the pyramids, but here is the first one that is appearing. Okay, so we have to have that in mind. But it has been rebuilt many times, so some parts are new, so it's not that the entire structure is the same.
But
yeah.
The energy,
the energy is from 12,000 years ago. Yeah.
I mean, some people say that the flower of life symbols are not carved, but actually created by intense heat,
yeah,
like laser or something. Yeah.
But that was done after I was. What I know from that time, I don't remember. When I was there, I don't remember anything carved in the stones, anything. But I've been told once, I don't remember when or where, that they did that at the very last time when they had to leave the temple. So it was like, we cannot use it anymore, but we will leave the map of how to use it.